We all talk about networks and how internet makes things go so much faster. That might be true in our personal life, but when it comes to finding leads and making yourself known to your client, it's still pretty much done the 1980s way. You want to sell something to some large company, you need to register on their website. And then they want you to keep those details updated. You get stuck in a crazy dance of online forums. And then there are trade shows. You're trying to find leads and you end up having to talk to some startup competitors that wants to discuss a partnership. It's a massive loss of time, resources and cost. What if you could publish your profile once and from there find qualified leads from your buyers looking for you? And those buyers, they can synchronize to this network for your name, address and contact details so you don't need to type it anymore. Now, you've got your lead, but then drama. The client goes into RFP. You can just sense the months being added to the day the deal will be signed. There's the paper and the email attachments and the same questions you've been answering already 100 times. Congratulations, you've been selected. It's now time for contract negotiations. Be ready to track changes and redlining. What? 120 days payment terms? In which version did this got modified? Did you know that on the same network where you found your lead, your clients can publish their RFPs online, so you have one central place to answer multiple RFPs? It even gets better. The contract can also be negotiated in a digital form. And yes, you can sign it with your finger on an iPad while being at the opera. Well, I don't think your neighbor will like that too much. And now you start selling. All your items can turn into internal catalogs published inside your client procurement system, all managed again in one single place. Bingo! You get a purchase order by fax. By fax? I mean, did you know that actually half of your employees were actually born after the fax? So, typing time again. Someone needs to retype this purchase order into your system, and sometimes they make typos, which really annoys your client. And then you create an invoice, and you put a stamp on it, and you send it, and wait. No news. So you pick up the phone. What? Of course, the invoice is different than the purchase order. I mean, Sandy called you 5 times to change the quantity. What? Sandy got fired? When am I going to be paid? Let's take a step back. Do you enjoy ice cream? Yeah, right. What about melted ice cream? You know, when you eat an ice cream, even if it was produced 5 months ago, it stayed frozen the whole time. Well, the same goes for a purchase order. It is electronic in your client system. It needs to stay electronic onto your system as well, all the way back to an electronic invoice. And this is how you get to enjoy electronic payments as much as you enjoy frozen ice cream. Computers, they like to speak to computers. This is why the Ariba Network exists, to save you time and effort by keeping things digital. And when it's all electronic, it cuts months into the sales process and you get your payment on time.